Welcome to your new beginning. No matter where you are mentally right now, embrace it. We don't need to fight it. We need to accept it with honesty and being 100% real with ourselves, with the understanding that no matter who, what, and where we currently are, we can very easily be somewhere else. Just like we can be in Newark, New Jersey at 3 p.m., but only a few hours later be on a tropical island, we can do the same mentally, and it doesn't have to take 3 hours. But you have to go beyond thinking this or believing it. We have to know it. So now we have two things: a realistic understanding of where we currently are, and knowing that in an instant we can be somewhere totally different. The most amazing part of all this is we're the ones that decide where we will be. It has always been this way, and it will always be this way, whether we are aware of it or not. Our reality is simply a representation of our thoughts. Everything we experience in the physical is projected by our mental. So getting back to us deciding where we will be. We may think it takes time, but why? How many times have you been in an amazing mood and then get hit with some bad news, or somebody in the next car cuts you off and you snap immediately? Well, why can't it go the other way? Instantly going from a negative mood to a positive. It may seem difficult, but that's simply because of the unknown that comes along with changing any of our habits. We do things for so long one way that it's intimidating to know and or accept another way. But difficult and intimidating are relative and simply things we conjure up in our own underperforming minds. And I don't mean to offend you. It's just a reality that we are not tapping into our greatest potential. Let's be real. If we were, we probably wouldn't be sitting here now. However, the great thing about it is we are sitting here, which means we actually want to elevate and grow. So first things first, are you familiar with the two most powerful words known to mankind? I am. The phrase I am is the first step to directing our minds and or subconscious. Think about it almost as putting our speaker in pairing mode. Without pairing mode, a speaker can't connect to the right device. It opens up the speaker to accepting a new energy and or frequency. Now, whether that's our phone, the TV, our computer, or a tablet, it's up to us to decide. Just like the speaker, we get to choose what frequency and or energies we connect to. This determines what will now be used as the input into our subconscious mind or the speaker, and will then determine what's the frequency and or energies being sent out to the universe, or in the speaker's case, the output. The output determines what frequency and or energies come back to us, no different than how the output we speak can determine the energy that comes back to us based on our tone and the words we say. So we can now know and accept that we control what comes our way by simply controlling our thoughts. So what kind of world do we want to create for ourselves? What kind of world do we want to create for our families and loved ones? Our imagination is the key to unlocking everything. Do not be a slave to the current lack of depth in your thoughts. Do not be a victim to your current reality. Stop dwelling on the past and let's make a decision right now to start painting the canvas for our future. All that matters is what we decide to do now. We can change the narrative of the past, and we control the reality of what the future will become. Think about what success looks like for you. Is it reachable? But before you answer that, think about the last few things you prayed and asked God for. Really think about them. Now answer this. Which one of those things could you not make happen on your own or by building the right team around you? Most people pray for more money, more opportunities, a better physique, more women and or men to choose from, etc. Well, please tell me which one of those things we can't control. The answer is none of them. Everything is in our control, once we accept it is. We tend to act as if the universe and/or God is leading us, but in all actuality, we are giving God and the universe direction. Think about the common translation of James, chapter 2, verses 14 to 26, that faith without work is dead. This means that God and/or the universe is moved by our work, not the other way around. But isn't this how it should be? Think about it. If it was any other way, wouldn't that be God showing favoritism? Now, you may not fully understand or like what I just said, but give yourself a couple seconds to think about it. In this universe, energy makes things happen. The energy that is manifested in our subconscious eventually comes to fruition in the physical form of our reality. Think about your energy. How is it right now? Is it leading you to your goals or keeping you away from them? What are some areas we can make improvements? This is where the magic happens. Change only comes with change. Let's start with changing our mindset and how we are programming our subconscious. So let me ask again, what does success look like for you? But this time, I want you to put a scent to it and imagine what it smells like. What does it feel like? Who's around? How does the food taste? How does the champagne taste that we are toasting our success to? Or maybe your favorite latte or tea. You should be smiling right now. The more you embrace it, the realer it feels. And the realer it feels, the more our minds will move accordingly. That strong feeling will eventually go from thinking and believing to knowing. And then knowing will lead to acceptance. Accepting that everything we visualize is already on its way. And now we are expecting results based on our change in mindset. And when we expect results, it makes it easier for us to change our behavior to align with our desires and goals. So let's do this. Think about some words that describe who you need to become in order to bring your ultimate vision to life. Now put the two most important words known to man before them. I'll give you an example. For me, I'll use courageous. So I'll say, I am courageous. I am healthy. I am wise. I am prosperous. I am honorable. I am a doer. So now I'll give you about 30 seconds to tell yourself who you are. This is the first step to bringing your greatest dreams to reality. With every inhale, breathe in everything you yearn to become. With every exhale, remove the stress and any thoughts that are not aligned with you winning your ultimate prize of bringing your dreams to reality. Now let's take 10 breaths. We are amazing beings, far more advanced than any computer or AI system. Our energy moves mountains while having the touch to comfort a newborn. We are the greatest representation of God and have a limitless potential to do anything our minds can imagine. Don't believe me 100% yet? Well, how about this? We commit to embracing this mindset just to test it out on ourselves. But remember, you have to go beyond thinking and believing. We have to know and accept. I accept that my impact is limitless. I accept that I control my own destiny. I accept that nobody and nothing else has more influence over shaping my reality than me. And I embrace it with my mind and actions. I am that I am, and that is everything I need to be. I am. I am. I am. I am in control of creating my reality. Now let's start building the life we desire.